Everybody is always wanting to exercise more and get more in shape. Well, if you can find a partner, I have the perfect exercise for you. Today, we're going to learn about volleyball. Just a few basics. We're going to learn how to pass, set, and hit. Then you and your partner can play a fun game called Pepper. First, we will learn the perfect passing position. So, I want your feet to be at least shoulder width apart, with your dominant foot in front of your other foot a little bit. So here it's her right foot in front of her left. Then, when you bend your knees should be in front of your toes, and your hips should be above your ankles. When she leans down, then her shoulders should be in front of her knees. Now her arms are out and ready to receive a pass. Now we're going to teach you the hands. There are two common ways that the hands can be. The first one is your left hand is down, your right hand is placed on top, and then you bring your thumbs in to make a flat platform so the ball can come in and come right off smoothly. The other one is you make a fist with your left hand, then you wrap your right hand around, and your thumbs are pointing down. You don't want to cross your thumbs because then the ball can shank any other way. You want to have them flat so that the ball can come off evenly. Okay, now we're going to have her start by practicing a few passes, putting it all together, getting the perfect stance, and having her hands together to pass it right back to me. Her stance, she's down and ready to go. Here comes the ball. She passes it right up to my forehead. That's a great pass because then I can set, which is what we will learn next. Good. Next step is setting. So what I'm going to have Claire do here is she's just going to sit and work on the hand motion. So her hands are perfectly shaped around this window right here. When she brings her hands up, that window is facing her forehead. When she pushes out, Claire, I want you to freeze when you push out. When she pushes out, her hands are straight up like she's going through the air like Superman. She doesn't have one like that. You don't want to bring your wrists out like that. They need to be straight up like you're pushing towards the sky. This time we're going to practice her catching the ball into the position up on her forehead and then pushing it back to me. Now that we've learned the fundamentals of setting, the basic fundamentals, now we're going to learn how our body should be. So what she's going to do is she's going to have her right foot forward yet again. But when the ball comes in, she's going to do a quick left-right. And then her hands are up and ready to receive the ball in her wind. Okay, so the first one here, you're going to just catch it and then bring it back to me. Good. Now go ahead and practice your setting. Since we don't have a net, the next step would be hitting, but we're just going to practice the hitting while we're standing because that's what you do when you're doing the pepper game. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to toss her the ball, but right now her arms are at her sides. When I toss her the ball high, she's going to bring both hands up. She has both hands up here. She is right-handed, so her left hand is going to find the ball so that she gets squared to the ball, and then her right hand is still up. She's going to pull her left hand down, she's going to swing through and snap her wrist with her right hand when she hits the ball. Now that you have learned to pass, set, and hit, we're going to put it together and play the game of pepper. You and your partner want to be at least 10 feet apart, 10 to 15 feet apart, and I want to see the basic moves that you do. The skills you have for this are pass, set, hit, but it might not always be in that order. Pass, set, pass, set, hit. Okay, today you learned the basics of passing, setting, hitting, and then we played a little bit of pepper. So let's review. Passing, the perfect stance, feet shoulder width apart, your right foot a little bit ahead of the other, your knees in front of your toes, your hips over your ankles, your shoulders in front of your knees, and your arms directly out with a flat platform. Setting. You have one foot in front of the other. When the ball comes, you'll go left, right. But she has her platform, her window ready, and she's ready to set the ball. And hitting. When the ball comes, she brings both arms up. She finds with her left, she swings through and snaps with her right. Those are the basics of volleyball. I hope you learned a lot.